There it is. No. There it is. Stop recording. And it should be live any second. Somebody want to check, make sure it's live and it's working? B-Rad. I think I'm catching on to this. Do you hold long term or do you sell after the DOR? DOR. DOR. The only thing I know about DOR is in the offer center and gentlemen. Drop on request. I want your DOR. Don't you do it. I got nowhere else to go. Do you remember that? But B-Rad, you've been here a couple of times. Keep on coming back until you get it. Remember, it was created for a 9-year-old. It's really not that difficult. Don't make it more difficult than it needs to be. Felix, Pfizer has dividends next week. Do you add the premium to calculate over 2%? Ooh, let's take a look at Pfizer. I like Pfizer. Pfizer is on my list. PFE, Pfizer. Oh, Pfizer's going to be a no, dude. Sorry. Wasn't that quick? Not that it's a no that I don't like it. It's just not this week. How's that? I like Pfizer. I have bought Pfizer, and I'll continue to look at Pfizer when the timing is right. I'm not even going to look at the numbers. I'm going to show you the chart and why it's a no. Okay? Look at where we are. That's a 30-day high. I don't do 30-day highs. Now, I like Pfizer, so I'll put Pfizer on the list for 2 weeks from today. Why 2 weeks from today? It's already on the list for 2 weeks from today. Okay? So the reason why it's on the list for 2 weeks from today, take a look. 30 days ago, right here we are. 30 days ago, we're way here. She shoots up, pulls back, shoots up, pulls back, up, pulls back, and look at the run. Okay, here's the run right there. There's going to be profit taken. Okay, profit taking, and then right down about here. So that's going to take about a week or two for all that profit taking to be done and over with. And I like Pfizer. I got no problem whatsoever jumping into Pfizer when it's down in here. Okay, right now, sorry, it's a no for me today. But next week it might be a different story because I do like Pfizer. Now, when I say no, or what the hell are you thinking, that usually means it's a definite, flat out no, never, ever, ever. But Pfizer is a yes, but not this week. What are these stocks? These are dividend stocks that have consistently increased their dividends. That gives weekly check dividends. Okay, Diego, no company pays weekly dividends. I use dividend stocks in conjunction with covered calls on weekly options. Okay? 19 July, that's tomorrow. 26 July, that's next Friday. 2 August is the following Friday. 9 August, the following Friday, so on and so forth. Every 7 days I do this. I buy a good quality company, I sell a covered call against it, and I get my 1% every single week. Safe, predictable, consistently. Okay, I only use good quality dividend stocks. Pfizer is one of them. But Pfizer is not up for consideration this week because she's a little too high. Okay, I didn't even look at the number, so I don't even know what the number is. Don't really care because it's going to be a no anyway. All right. And for weekly options, not weekly dividends. Thanks, 86. Keep them in line. Geraldo, April Mall. All right. Bama Redneck, you like the blue shirt? I got like 7 or 8 different colors. I'm thinking I want some tie-dye ones. I think it would be cool. Oh, because I grew up in the 60s and 70s. Tie-dye was a thing back then. I'm kind of curious. I'll have to chat with my t-shirt provider. All right, ALB, Able Mall. ALB. Ooh, chart looks interesting. 93, 94.38. 94.38. The next one's going to be the 94 fives. Ooh, 239. That's over 2%. Great. Well, the premium's over 2%. Great. Well, let's take a look at the chart. Here's the high. Here's the low. I want to see what's going on right here. Okay, so remember, I don't like buying at a high and I don't like buying at the bottom. So let's see where it is. Now, we make our money when we buy low and sell high. And it's pretty clear that it's pretty damn low. All right, so the question is, do you like Able Mall? I like Able Mall. But Albemarle is the only company this year so far that I lost money on. So we're into July, the second half of July, week number 29. So in 29 weeks, I've lost money once. That's a pretty good run, I think. All right, last 90 days. Look at that fall. 136 drops down, retraces, drops down. Here's our 30-day bottom right here. Up. Now she's kind of channeling between, was that 95 and 100. So where's she going? So that's a question you need to ask yourself. Do I like Albemarle down here at 94.38? Okay, 94.38, 94, 93.81, 93.54, 94.38. So it's down in this area. I kind of like it, but it's not giving me a strong buy me signal. Okay, because your bottom is right here. Let's go zoom in a little bit closer. Okay, this is the last 30 days. Huge difference between the last 90 days and the last 30 days. Because here we go, last 30 days here, drops, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Very short succession, like every 3 or 4 days. See? 2 days. All right. I think we're going to be done with Facebook. I mean, they just doesn't want to stay. I don't know what to do with it. All right. Last time it fell on my computer. I'm going to put it right there. Oh, that's upside down. Can't do upside down. All right, let's go see if we can do it this way. I don't know. Renee's the only one watching. I don't know, Renee. Oh, yeah, there we go. Just tip this thing upside down. That'll work. Hey, how's that look, Renee? All right. Anyway, just playing with Facebook down there. That does look a little bit better. All right, it looks a little bit better. So Renee and Esteban are still watching. Cool beans. All right, I'm going to get a better camera for Facebook eventually. But Facebook is kind of weird because it only allows me to keep the videos up for 30 days. But TikTok allows me to keep them up for over a year. And then YouTube, I get videos that are over 10 to 15 years. I've been doing videos for over 15 years. The TikTok thing is new for me. All right, so as I was saying, Albemarle is, 3 days, 2 days, 3 days, 2 days, 3 days, 2 days, 2 days, 1 day. It's like all over the place. It looks like she's still coming down. But look where the bottom is. So the 91, 92, 93 area looks okay. So if I'm going to buy it at 94, I'm kind of okay with it. You know what I mean? And then look at the premiums. 4 strikes out of the money. It's still paying $1.68. So if I get this and she drops down to 91, well, 4 strikes out, I'm still getting a decent premium. So I like Albemarle. I like the numbers. What about AMD? Okay. AMD. Advanced Micro Divisions. Isn't that the one that doesn't have dividends? Let's find out. We're going to go to YouTube. AMD. Yeah, sorry. AMD's a no dividends. So when I say dividend investing for weekly cash flow, I'd kind of like you guys to give me suggestions with companies that actually have dividends. It's kind of like, no-brainer. Well, dividend investing, well, we should have dividends, right? AMD's a no. Sorry. Marie, thanks. So if contracts expire, do you then sell the stock on Friday, use that cash for the next week? Marie, that's an awesome question. Doesn't really work that way. So let's go here for a second, and let's just put in one company, LOW, Lowe's. All right. Okay, Marie, here we go. Lowe's is right here on the 24th. All right. If I want to collect a dividend, I have to buy it the 23rd, the 22nd, the 19th, 18th, blah, 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 blah. Any day before this day here. Now, if I want to buy Lowe's and use the trading strategy that I'm using, I like to buy it 2 weeks prior. Okay, 24th, 1 week, 2 weeks on a Monday. So let's say hypothetically I buy it on a Monday. Just for fun of it, let's find out what the price is at the moment. LOW. Okay. So it's at 240.56. Okay, so the 240 is going for 289. Now I'm losing 56 cents on the top. You take 56 cents off of this. I'm still making my 1%. Great. So let's use it as an example. $240. Let's say 240 bucks. All right, let's go back to my calendar. If I buy it on Monday at 240 bucks, right, 2 weeks before, on a Monday, 240 bucks, I sell my rights to someone else to buy it from me at 240 bucks. What do I collect? Well, I collect this premium right here, $2.89 per share. That's over 1%. Okay, so I'm buying it on the 8th, 240. I'm selling the 240 contract, the option contract, the call option contract, which is a covered call. Right? Buying the stock first, selling the contract. If by Friday the stock is above 240, awesome. I'm back into cash the following Monday. If on the 12th the stock is below 240, I have the stock still, and I do it again on Monday. Okay, I sell another 240 call on the 15th. If it hits 240, great, I'm back into cash. If not, I take it a third week on the 22nd, and I do a third covered call at 240, collect a third premium, and then look at this. I collect a dividend. Then hopefully I'm out at 240. If not, I will bring it again, do it again, and I will keep doing it until it hits the 240, which is what I paid for it. Remember, rule number 1, never buy something you don't want to hold long term. I have no problem whatsoever buying Lowe's and hold on to Lowe's. It's a dividend king. Dividend king, they've increased their dividends for 5 decades or more. They've been in business for over 100 years. You may not know that Lowe's has been in business for over 100 years, but it is. It's a dividend king. Okay? I have no problem buying Lowe's. So if I buy it, I'm looking at the 8th. 2 weeks on the 8th, I look for my premium. If it's above my strike price, what I'm looking to sell it for, I'm back into all cash, and then I look for something else on the 15th. I'll say, thank you very much, Lowe's. I'll see you again in 90 days. Because Lowe's pays a dividend the third week of the quarter. Okay? Third week of the quarter. January, February, March. First quarter. April, May, June. Second quarter. July, August, September. Third quarter. October, November, December. Fourth quarter. So let's take a look at Lowe's. Lowe's, fourth week, third quarter. So April would be, okay, April. Fourth week, second quarter. See it right there? Lowe's. Okay. Second quarter, third week. Fourth week, sorry. January. The 23rd. January. Fourth week, first quarter. Okay, what's going to happen? Oops, wait a second. Okay, October. Oh, take a look. October. Lowe's. Fourth week, fourth quarter. Every 90 days, Lowe's pays a dividend. So every 90 days, I'm looking at Lowe's. 2 weeks on a Monday. Okay? That's when I want to buy it, and I want to buy it at the current market price, and I want to sell the strike price or the covered call at the exact same price I just paid, because that's where the premium is the highest. Now, the premium I'm looking to get is 1%. Casey, XRP is a, what do you call it, one of those coins? That's going to be a no. Marie, he will continue selling calls the following week until the share gets called away. Yep. Thank you. Marie, resell. Yep. All right. B-Rad, I'm not a big reader, but didn't want to waste your time breaking it down to Barney level for me. Clean up, everybody clean up is fun. I remember Barney, not that I watched it, but I have a nephew who's a special needs, and he watches Barney all the time. He's like I think he's he's a 38-year-old 3-year-old. He's got the mentality of a 3-year-old, but he's 38 years old. He's freaking huge, like 300 pounds, 38-year-old, 3-year-old. All right, recently, really appreciate the info. All right, you got it. I can't wait for the rotation back into Dow. All right, Vance, I can't help you out. Okay, because I rotate. I have 300 companies. This is just one. Let's open up and take a look at 100-year-old stocks. Look at that. Lennar, Cardinal Health, PNC, Kinder Morgan, Ford, Clorox, Lowe's, Bank Mellon, Wells Fargo, US Steel, AbbVie, Abbott Labs, Hormel. Come on, you know all these companies. These are great companies. These are the only ones I look at. Good quality companies. All right, let's go back to here and let's see if we can find something else. Marie. All right, Vance. I'm positioning for rotation into Dow. Why would you want to take a look at Dow? Let's take a look at Dow. I don't think I've ever bought Dow. Okay. 54.77. DOW. Yeah. Okay. $2,000. Ooh. That phone just keeps jumping all over the place, doesn't it? Ow. Shit, that hurt. I hate getting hurt on doing stupid stuff. Now we're taking a look at Yahoo Finance. Dow is going to be a big fat no. You want to know why Dow is going to be a big fat no? 2019 is when they started paying a dividend. Look, 70 cents, 70 cents, 70 cents, 70 cents. They've never increased their dividend whatsoever. Okay, so Vance, can't help you out with Dow. I'm not even going to waste my time with it. Sorry, there's 300 other companies that actually fit the criteria that I'm looking for. And I'm only looking for the 1%. You're probably looking for more. I don't know. What stock is this? Dow. Don't like it. Felix. To get dividends, you need to own the stock the day prior to the EX date. EX means exit. Does it really? I didn't know that. EX dividend date. From what I understood, buy it before the EX date, 1 day before the EX date, and hold it past the date of record. You can buy it 3 days, you can buy it 2 days, you can buy it 10 days, you can buy it 12 days before. You have to buy it before the EX date. Oh, CAVA, yes or no? How are you doing? Tyrese, nice to see you again. BMY, Bristol Myers Squibb. BMY, 42.39, the 42.50s, the 42.50s. Oh, that's just below 3%. I like that. Okay. High, low, where was it? Where is it? Where is it going? Ooh, I don't like this right here. Let's take a gander at that. Okay. Taking a gander. The last 30 days. Take a look at that. It's going to be a big fat no, but you know what? It's going to be great for next week. Look, 30 days ago, you had 41. She drops down to 39.58, shoots back up to 43, drops back down to our low of the 30-day period right here. And that is 39.35. Shoots back up, back down. Here's our 30-day bottom. Not 30-day bottom, sorry. Here's a new bottom here. 1 day, 2 days the upside. And look at this. Yep, she's going to come back down again. Sorry. But BMY going to look good for next week. And I think it's already written down for next week. Yep, it is. It's already written down for next week. So you're not the only one. You're not the only one who found it. NLY. What is NLY? NLY. Oh, Annaly Capital. NLY. Didn't we say no to NLY for some reason or another? NLY. Dividends. Yeah, they were going backwards. They've only started paying dividends since 2019. Started out at $1.20, dropped to $1, dropped to 88, dropped to 65. Yeah, sorry. NLY just doesn't cut it. Sorry, Tyrese. DHI. Geraldo. DHI? Really? What the heck is DHI? DHI. Dr. Horton. That's going to be a big fat no. Look at it. High of the year. That baby's going to come down, and it's going to come down hard, in my humble opinion. Marie, thanks. Very helpful. So if it doesn't hit the strike price on Friday, does it automatically roll over? No. The option expires. Okay. All options expire on Saturday. Okay. You can't trade on Saturday. So the last time you can do anything with any stock is on a Friday before 4 o'clock. That's why we jump on with my live trading. We're jumping on at 3 because I want to make sure all my positions are going to be as profitable as possible. And if I can roll them forward and make a little bit more extra money, then I do. But I can't answer the questions of Friday afternoon with what I know at this moment. That's why I got to wait until Friday afternoon. That's why we jump on every morning. I do all my trades on Monday. Very, very few times will I buy something on Tuesday or Wednesday. But I do sometimes. But I look every single day, 5 or 10 minutes a day. Or I should say 10, 20 minutes a day. Because with all the people that's watching, I have to do a little bit longer. Very helpful. All right, yeah, so Sheila, you're relatively new to the morning trading group. So tomorrow at 3, you're going to see how it actually works. We jump on at 3 o'clock, we go through all the positions and see, is there something we have to do to have the best opportunity to be profitable on Friday? Do you put? No, I don't do puts. CBA is a no. Very helpful. Yep. Where do I get the calendar program? ACDC, man. This here that you're looking at me on this screen here, this screen, I like doing that. Bang, bang. All right. This screen here is live on YouTube, so you'll be able to see it. It's also Thinkorswim trading platform. I download it onto my computer. I don't like the online version. It is through Charles Schwab. So for those of you who have Charles Schwab, all right, you can download this for free. The dividend calendar is on there. If you don't want to use Charles Schwab, you can go to Google and look up EX dividend calendars. There's a whole bunch of them that are free online. Next. That's a hell no. Put your calendar on Google Sheets and share it with me. B-Rad, I actually have a Google Sheets calendar. I've got to find it. I had somebody make one for me. Do you always sell at strike price, same price you buy the stock? Yeah, I do, because I don't want to hold it. Okay, right now it's at 173.42. So I would be looking at the 175 because that's the closest one, and that's still over 285. So if I bought it here, I'm going to sell this one because it's going to give me the highest rate of return. I wouldn't buy this because it's at the 30-day high. But if I was going to, I'd buy it at the money and I'd sell the at the money because that's the highest rate of return. Or I'd go 1 or 2 in the money for a safer trade. GD. LUV maybe next week. Ooh, I like Southwest Airlines. LUV, Southwest Airlines. I don't think it's going to be next week, but we don't know. 2760. 2760, the 2750 is a 92. Now we're losing 10 cents, so we're walking away with 82. Well, 82 cents on a $27 stock, that's way over 2%. Okay, works for me. Let's take a look at the numbers. Here's the high a year ago. Here's the bottom, late October. Shoots back up, 35 in February. Big gap down. And now she's just channeling to the side. All right, great. Let's look at the last 90 days. Here's the last 90 days. Look, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And look, we're just starting to come down now. Look at the last 30 days. Totally different picture, right? Totally different picture. Look at the last 30 days. 28.80 drops, shoots up, gets a high at 29, drops again, up, down, up, down, up, down. A little bit of a gap. That gap filled. Then here's our high here. 2 days to the downside. Yep, this is going to keep coming down. So maybe next week or the week after. I'm thinking the week after. I'm going to write down for the week after. LUV. All right. Wildcats. What about Maine? Maine's a big fat no. Okay, Maine only has monthly options, and that's a no. Monthlies just don't pay like weeklies. Weeklies is 52 weeks. It means I can get a check 52 times. Monthlies, 12 times. The numbers just aren't the same. All right. Shaq wants to look at Walmart. Really? You want to look at Wally World? WMT. Wally World. Nope. That was quick, wasn't it? At the high of the year. That's a no. Look at it. Okay. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Yeah, no, thank you. I don't do the thing. You know what the thing is? That's when you buy it at a high and you wait to go high. Yeah, no, sorry. Doesn't work for me. When something moves like this, I don't even want to bother looking at it again until she comes way back down here again. Okay, all that profit has got to be taken at some point in time. Peanut, what are your top recommendations? All right, Peanut, I don't make any recommendations whatsoever. Hey, look at this. We're all done with the questions. So now we can go to our list. See our list? All those stocks I take a look at. So let's take a look at them. Where did we leave off? We left off at Dell. We looked Dell. We looked at VLO. Ford. We looked at Ford. BCE. BCE. What the heck is BCE? Big fat no. That's what BCE is. WM, Waste Management. That's a good company. Nope, not this week it ain't. VST. What the heck is VST? Vistra Energy. Ooh, interesting. Let's take a gander at that. I gotta put my rug down because my feet are getting cold. I hate tile floors. I do. That's why I went out and bought me this leopard rug, leopard skin rug, so I can stand on it, so I don't have to stand on the floor. SAVA. Are you kidding me? SAVA. Never even heard of it. Cassava Sciences. $10. SAVA. No dividends. You know what that means? No. That's a no. Sorry, Stellar. All right. Next on my list, EXR. EXR. What the heck is that? Extra space storage. That's going to be a no for two reasons. Two reasons. Monthly, big fat no. High of the year, another no. PM, Philip Morris. That's another no. Look at this. High of the year. Yeah, no. Sorry. Next on the list. Ooh, somebody wanted to take a look at Altria. Well, here it is. Here's Altria. Big fat no. Okay. High of the year. Okay. Wait for the profits. After the profits, wait for the turnaround. It's a good company. I like Philip Morris. I like Altria. Just not this week. I got to stop moving the table because I keep forgetting you guys are down here. WMA. What the heck is WMA? WMA. Wilmington. Yeah, can't even find that one. That's a no. Mara. Didn't we already look at Mara tonight? Yeah, we were. Yeah, we said Mara is good for next week because she's coming down. Okay, we like Mara for next week. Target. DAFA. You want to take a look at Target? TGT. Alrighty. A year ago, we were at 130, bottomed out at 103, topped out at 181 back in the end of March. Big drop. Now, see, one thing I don't like about Target is they do these black swans. Okay. Right here in November, jumped 16 points. I don't have to look because I lost $12,000 right here because that big, huge $16 gap up. Okay. Black swan there, another black swan here, another black swan here. Yeah. Target's a good company, don't get me wrong. They've been in business for over 100 years. They've been increasing the dividends for more than 5 decades. Okay, great. Last 90 days, here we go. Here's your high, here's your drop, here's your black swan, shoots up, back down, up, down, up, down. Look where we are. She's coming down now at the moment. So let's take a look at the last 30 days. Last 30 days, right here. Huge difference. See the huge difference? Okay, we're down here 30 days ago at the bottom, 142. Jumps up, pulls back, up, down, up, down, up. Now it's time to come down. Okay, look at the 30-day high. It was yesterday. Not today, but it was yesterday, the 30-day high. This is the definite downside. So you get all this profit taken. It's going to sink down here. Target will put that on the list for 2 weeks. TGT. Now, the reason I say 2 weeks, tomorrow's Friday. Okay, so what's going to happen tomorrow? More than likely, she's going to end up around 151, 150, somewhere in that area. But then we have all this down here. That's going to be next week. So the week after, more than likely. Okay, the seasonality for Target. Someone mentioned something about that. Okay. Take a look. The blue line represents this year. Nice. Almost matches it. Look where we are now. We're in this upward trend. See it right here? So we go to right where the blue dot is, which is today. Drag it to the right. Yep. A slight upward trend. But that's not guaranteed movement. Okay? There's no such thing as guaranteed movement. Only thing that shows us is that's what it has done over the past 10 years. Historical performance. That's all that means. Okay, so look at the trend. The trend is to the upside. And here's the 30-day high right here. But today, she opens down and she kept on dropping. Okay, so when there's profit to be taken, take your damn profits. It ain't a profit until you take it. Here's another one. Nobody ever went broke taking profits. I mean, think about it. It kind of makes sense. P&G, okay, is that PG as in Procter & Gamble, or is that PG&E, which is a totally different company? What about Google Class A? Google doesn't share the dividends, so Google's a no. Sorry. Procter & Gamble. Ooh, PG. No. Okay. High of the year. Sorry. I like Procter & Gamble, just not this week. Next on the list, we did Pfizer, NAK. What the heck is NAK? Who came up with NAK? Yeah, that's going to be a no. PHG again. That's a big fat no. NLST. That's a big fat no also. Ooh, Fitbit. FITB. Fifth Third Bank. No. Double no. Ooh, Starbuckies. I have some Starbuckies. Okay, let's take a good gander at Starbuckies. All right, Starbuckies. Check it out. 74.35. The 74s are going for 114. You take the 35 off of that, you're still walking away with over 1%. The 75 is going for 69, not quite 1%. So it looks like the 74 is going to be it. But take a look here. Look at that big gap down. Yep, I owned it right there just before the big gap down. And I bought it at 88. Now she dropped down to 74. How do you think I felt? It happens. It's part of the game. If you think you're going to jump in here and everything's going to go straight up, no, it doesn't work that way. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Stocks go up, stocks go down. That's all they do. Okay? So the highs here back in November. The bottom is twice, once in May and once again this week. She's in a downward trend. Okay, great. Let's take a look at the last 90 days. Now, here's where I jumped in because it was looking good right there. I jumped in right there. Very next day, you want to talk about a kick in the nuts. The very next day, not a couple of days later, the very next day. I bought it here. Very next day, she drops. I was like, oh, man, because it happens once in a while. If you think it's not going to happen to you, you're sadly mistaken. Because one of these days, you're going to buy something, no matter what it is. The very next day, it's either going to gap up or it's going to gap down, one or the other. It's going to happen to you eventually. The idea is to keep your cool, don't panic. Remember rule number 1, never buy something you don't want to hold long term. Ennis, who's that? That right? Hakuna, how are you? About time you showed up, dude. It's like 11 o'clock. So, Annette, you still have Starbucks? Yes, I do, Felix. I still own Starbucks. Okay, no, when Starbucks was here, I bought it at 88. When she dropped, I didn't buy it immediately. Okay, see? I didn't buy it immediately. I waited for it for 2 days to the upside. Okay, so she drops down from 88.49. She drops all the way down to 77.83. Did I buy it there? No, I did not. Let me zoom into that. Okay. I bought here. Very next day, she's down to here. I wait and I wait and I wait. Here's a 30-day bottom right there. 1, 2, and I jumped in right there. 74. I like 2 days to the upside. Okay, isolated the 30-day bottom because I thought this was a 30-day bottom. Nope. Next day's up. Okay. Next day was down. Next day was down. Next day was down. Next day was up. Next day was up. Great. That's my cue to jump in. I jumped in. I dollar cost average down. Now I have Starbucks at a better price. All righty. Hey, Fascinating Football Videos is here. How's it going, dude? Next on the list. Ooh, Pepsi. I like Pepsi. Now, we looked at Pepsi the other day, and it's going to be a no. Damn it. Okay. 30-day high. Look at that. 172. The 170s are going for 197. That's over 1%. Great. Last 30 days. Okay. Here's your last 30 days. 30 days ago at 166. Jumped up to 169. Bottoms out 158. Now she's sitting at 170.37. Missed it. Okay, so Pepsi, probably take a look at Pepsi in 2 weeks. Not 1 week, but 2 weeks. Oh, it's already written down 2 weeks from today. All right, just confirmation. I bought Pepsi 10-pack. Pepsi Real Sugar Natural Components. Okay, Pan W. Nokia, huh? Okay, let's take a look at Pan W first. PANW. Yeah, that's going to be a no. $300. I don't do $300. And okay. Ooh, interesting. Um, Now Nokia is at $3. Let's take a look at the dividends. NOK. Okay, well they do have dividends, but only since 2019. That's not enough. Oh yeah, this one goes all the way back. Okay, all the way back to 95. So it has more than 20 years of dividends, but not increasing dividends. It goes from 12 to 19 to 25, 23 to 30, 35, 43, 45, 56, 83, 54, 48, 25, 51, 15, 29. Okay, so they have dividends, but they don't have increasing dividends. So Nokia might be one you might want to let slide. I'm not 100% sure. Let's take a look at the numbers. 367 to 350s are going for 12. You're losing 17 cents off the top. You're barely making your 1%. The fours, yeah, no, the numbers just aren't working. Even though I don't like when it does that. Last 30 days right here. Even though the chart tells me 30 days ago was the previous 30-day bottom. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, she should be turning around, going back up, but I like to look for the 30-day bottom. Okay, I like 2 days to the upside before I jump in. What about Cava, C-A-V-A? That's going to be a big fat no. But let me pull it up and then tell you it's a big fat no. Okay? C-A-V-A. C-A-V-A-T-I-O-N. In the summertime. No dividends. No dividends means no thank you. Sorry. Next on the list. Ooh, UAL, United Airlines. UAL. Interesting. 46.64. The 46.50s going for $1. Okay. You don't do contracts. Okay. Rowdy. There was a major drop. Okay, Wildcat, that's me. But what do you think about INTU? We'll take a look at INTU for a second. But Rowdy, I have no idea what you're talking about. There was a major drop. Yeah, there was a bunch of major drops in a lot of different companies. And I do contracts. Okay, I do option contracts. But the numbers have to work for me. If the numbers don't work, if they're not favorable, I like odds and probabilities. Safe, predictable, consistent 1% per week is what I'm looking for. Now, I've been averaging over 1% a week for the past 15 years, and it works fine by me. So I don't want to do anything that would jeopardize that. UNIT, unit group. Really? Hold on a second. Hold that thought. First, we're looking at United Airlines, and I don't think United Airlines has the dividends that we're looking for. UAL. Yeah, one dividend. That's it. Yeah, we're going to say no to UAL. Sorry. And what one's next? All right, hold on. Let's go back here. INTU. INTU. Is it Intuit? Yeah, Intuit. Nice. I like those dividends. Look at it. Nice consistency to the upside. Awesome. I like it. INTU. INTU. Okay. Ah, damn. $600 out of my price range. Seriously, it is. Interesting. But she's coming to the downside at the moment. Take a look. Okay. Last 30 days. 590 shoots up to 670, drops back up, drops again. Yeah, she's going to come down again. Because even 30 days ago, 590, and it's still at 630, 640. Yeah, she's going to come back down. Sorry. Now, I don't know what you mean by you don't do contracts, but it looks like UNIT. I don't even know who they are. UNIT. Unity Group. Yeah, it's a big fat no. Sorry. Sorry, Hector. It's a monthly optionable stock. What does that mean? It means I can only do it 12 times a year. 12 times a year. No, I prefer 52 times a year. That's why I like weeklies and only weeklies. So you always want minimum 2 days to the upside before you buy a stock. Yes. All right. Next on the list, VYM. What the heck is VYM? Vanguard. Big fat no. Ooh, 3 more questions. Verizon. Okay. VZ. Verizon. Verizon's going to be a no. Okay. Not a no as in I don't like it. Okay. No as in it's at a 30-day high and I don't buy at 30-day highs. I like Verizon. Okay. But look at from a 30-day bottom way down here at 39. Now she's at 42. Okay. Up, sideways, up. Yeah, she's ready to come back down again. So Verizon's going to be a no. And I like Verizon. I do. It's on my list. So is AT&T. But AT&T is also going to be a no because it is also at a high of the year. Sorry, I just don't buy at the high of the year. Felix, I like to put a limit order to buy stocks to match a strike price, then sell a contract. Felix, that's perfectly wonderful. Okay, you have your strategies. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Okay, I hope it works out for you. I mean, because I basically do the same thing, but I do a little, just a smidge different. Okay, Halliburton's a good company. It's on my list, but not this week. Check this out. 30-day bottom, way up there. Yeah, it's going to be profit taking on that thing. I don't want nothing to do with it. But Wave Runner, I like Halliburton, just not this week. Matter of fact, we'll put Halliburton 2 weeks from now. HAL, only because what I'm looking at, right? Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Where do you think it's going to go next? Seriously, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Well, of course, it's going to come down again. 11:16, we're almost done. Can you please check DJT? Jazz, I would love to check DJT in 20 years when DJT has consistently had dividends increasing for 20 consecutive years. I will take a look at DJT. It's an IPO, new company. It's not going to have profits yet. It's going to be a big fat no, in my humble opinion. All right, Bloom, we already did Starbucks. John, you want to take a look at Shop? I can tell you Shop's going to be a no before I even look at it. Do you know how I know? Because Shopify hasn't been around for 20 years. Okay? But if you like it, look what it's doing. Okay? Last 30 days. She drops, goes up, drops, goes up, drops, goes up, drops. Yeah, this baby's going to turn as soon as she finds the bottom. Turn to go to the upside. Not that I'm going to play it, because I don't do companies that don't have dividends that consistently increase. Shopify hasn't been around long enough. Next on the list, ooh, the Gap, GPS. GPS. Interesting place for the chart to be. 2321. Okay, 2321. I'll be looking at the 24s. That's over 1%. Cool. Okay, here's your high, here's your low. Here's where it was, here's where it is. I want to see what's going on right here the last 30 days. Apple, that's going to be a no. Yeah, of course Apple's going to be a no. Apple's on a what do you call it? A climb. Yeah, I don't buy high waiting to go higher. It just, because you never know where the high is going to stop. CVS. We might have enough time to look at this one and CVS, but let's take a look at Gap. Last 30 days, here we go. Check it out. Last 30 days. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That's very close to the 30-day bottom. This will be good for next week. Not tomorrow, but maybe Monday or Tuesday next week. So we're going to put gap GPS for next week. What do we have? No, it's not written in there. Okay, well, it's written in there now. GPS for next week. Nice pick there, kiddo. All right, so Apple, AAPL, it's going to be a no. Yeah, look where it is. Okay, highs here, profit taking has started. Okay, got a little bit more profit taking before she turns around. So Apple might be okay in 2 weeks. AAPL, cool beans. CVS is going to be the last one for the night, I'm pretty sure. CVS. Ooh, interesting. Look at the chart. Okay, down, look, bottom here, up, down, up. Might be interesting once we get that 30-day. First thing I want to see, $60.17. The 60 is going for 78. Take 17 cents off there. You're looking at 61. That's over 1%. Good. Get my 1% here. Okay, got my 1%. High, low, where was it? Where is it? What direction is it going? A on a break. I have no idea. Sorry, Chris. This is the last one I'm doing right here. CVS. Okay, last 30 days for CVS. Yeah, that's going to be a no. Sorry. Here we are. 61. Pulls back, shoots up. 62. Drops down to 56, 55, 60. And shoots back up to 62 again. Now she's coming down. So CVS is going to be good for 2 weeks from today. And so, wait a minute, it's CVX, which is Chevron. Chevron's 2 weeks also. So CVS. CVS. Oh, it's already written down for next 2 weeks. All right. All right, so that's it. All right, so you guys, I'm going to call it quits for the night. Well, let's look at Aon. One more. AON. $2.99, and it's a monthly. That means no. Thanks for all your wisdom. I'm still so new. I'm learning a lot from you. I appreciate it. Welcome, Ernie. Thanks. 86. Nice to see you. I got 86. Thanks for all the moderating you do. Seriously, thanks. Jasmy, come on. JASMY. Really? You want to end up on that note? There's no options. That's a big fat no. Big fat no to that one. All right. So you guys have a great night. We'll see you again tomorrow. Now, tomorrow's Friday. So for those of you that are in the morning trading group, we jump on at 3 o'clock tomorrow. All right. And for you other guys, I am going on a trip up to Maine. So it ought to be interesting for the next couple of days, because tomorrow will be my last day broadcasting here. And then I shoot up to Maine, and then we broadcast up there. So that ought to be fun. I got to figure out how the heck I'm going to do that. Verizon has a Swedish CEO. Well, cool beans. Thank you, James. I'm checking seasonality for each stock. Well, damn, that's what you're supposed to do. It goes along with your shirt. Yeah, it's a no. What the hell? I like that one. I didn't get to say it at all tonight. What the hell were you thinking? Are you driving up? No. I'm flying up, because actually, the whole family's going up, me and all the kids and the ex-wife. I will not heart again. I have no idea what that means. I will not heart again. What do you need to join at 3 a.m.? Ooh, no. 3 p.m. Herman. Okay, so Herman, we have a trading group every morning, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, from 9 a.m. until you guys are done asking questions. I think the longest we've ever done was like 2 hours. You guys just constantly asking questions. So I'll stay there as long as you guys want, and I'll answer the questions. I mean, that's what I'm here for, answering your questions. But the morning trading group, you can sign up on. If you go up to my profile right up here, Dividend Stock Talk, you can either send me an email, or you can go straight to that 10-minute trader. Okay, the 10-minute trader. So up in my bio is a link to the 10-minute trader. So here's the 10-minute trader right here behind me. Okay, the 10-minute trader, and right there, smack dab, is the link to go to the Patreon to sign up for the morning trading group. Okay, and it's at 3 p.m. on Fridays, because the market closes at 4 p.m. and then all the weekly options expire on Saturday. So at 4 p.m. is the last time we can do anything whatsoever with the positions that we have. Now, I do it every Friday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. It's 9 a.m. until about 10 or 11. Okay, on Friday, it's 3 p.m. until whenever. It usually goes past closing time. All right, that being said, you guys have a great night, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow night. For those of you guys in the trading group, we'll see you tomorrow around 3. And for those of you tomorrow night, same bat time, same bat channel. Gotta clear my throat. Okay, we got that one there. I'm done with you guys. I'm done with you guys. Come on, there we go. And now that works. And I need, oh, plug is right there. I need another plug. There's another plug. Wrong plug. I'll find another plug. Hold that thought. All right, this is James. Bye to you guys there on Facebook. Sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, Facebook is done and over with. YouTube, bye guys. Have a great night. Plug this computer in here. Okay, that's charging. Great. Now, for those guys here, catch you guys again tomorrow, 9 p.m. Okay. This is James from Dividend Stock Talk, brought to you by the 10-Minute Trader, where I invest in dividend stocks for weekly cash flow, take you along for the ride for that safe, predictable,